Oh, hello there. Hello guys, it's been a while, so let me tell you about some things. I am so excited because in 2 days, okay, more like 1.5 days, I'm getting pretty serious about this countdown. I will be going to GenCon, and I'm so excited about GenCon. I went there last year for the first time and had a blast, and I'm just looking forward to how awesome this year will be. Since this will be the third con that I attended this year, I, being the expert that I obviously am, because doing something 3 times makes you an expert, I thought it would be good to make a video about what to bring to a con, what you can expect from a con, and everything con. Basically, the title of this video is going to be How to Con. Spoilers, but not really because you clicked on the video. I know that going to a con isn't really rocket science. Okay, I'll stop. But I did want to share some tips that I've learned with you today. So, let's get started. The first thing that you'll need when attending any con is your badge. Now, if you, like me, pre-ordered your badge, make sure that it's either the first thing that you put in your suitcase, or make sure that you wear it when you go to sleep the night before. That might hurt a little bit. But the reason why is you don't want to leave this behind. It's like your golden ticket. This little piece of plastic gets you into everything, so be sure not to forget it. The second thing that's helpful to bring to a convention, to any convention that you go to, is a backpack. Yes, I have dubbed this my con backpack because it's seen a lot of cons, but you want to make sure that it has 2 straps. Now, a lot of the time when you go to a convention, they'll give you tote bags, they'll give you those little drawstring bags, which is great because then you have somewhere to put things. But when you're carrying those things around on one shoulder all day, it starts to hurt. That's where your backpack is very beneficial. Plus, then it leaves your hands open for activities and high fives. Be sure to bring your backpack. It's very, very helpful when you're walking around. Plus, it gives you a lot of space to just throw things in. It's pretty sweet. The third thing that you should pack is a collection of graphic t-shirts. The cool thing about graphic tees is it gives you, sometimes it can be a conversation starter. If someone sees you wearing an awesome Haunted Mansion Forest of Endor shirt, they could start talking to you about Star Wars, or be like, man, that's so cool, it's from Walt Disney World, and it can be a good conversation starter. I personally like to see all the cool graphic tees that people wear, and I am always tempted to buy one. I don't always buy one, because remember Pokemon and me buying things. So graphic tees, and graphic tees. Now, when you go to a convention, you're going to be walking around a lot. You could be walking around the trade show floor, looking at different things all day. You could be going to panels. In my case, for Gen Con, you could be running to different events or tournaments. So it's very important that you pack snacks. 1, because snacks are always delicious, and 2, they're really good for on the go. Sometimes the food that they can sell there is a little bit expensive, but if you bring just a little something to nibble on, it can help you get through to maybe lunch or dinner or one of those larger meals. But snacks are delicious, really good. So always make sure that you have something to nibble on, because it'll really be beneficial when you're on the go. On a similar note, it's very important that you stay hydrated during a convention. And honestly, I am the worst at this because I always forget. I get wrapped up in everything that's around me, and I am not very good at staying hydrated. But one thing that you can take with you to help you stay hydrated is a collapsible water bottle. I love this thing because when you use it, it's a pretty good water bottle. You can stick it right in the side pocket of your backpack. Another reason to bring a backpack. Or you can simply roll it up and roll it up and toss it anywhere you need to put it. It gets really small. You can put it in a purse, you can put it in a backpack, you can put it in a coffee mug, you can put it in a pocket. Probably not. The point is, it's really convenient. So I definitely recommend a collapsible water bottle, but if you can't get a hold of one of these, definitely bring some sort of reusable water bottle so that you can just find a water fountain and fill it up. Also, that way you're not spending money at vending machines or any of the vendors that they have at the con. The fifth thing that I think is very important to bring, especially nowadays, we're so reliant on technology and our phones. Make sure that you bring a little battery pack so that you can charge your phone on the go. And it's very helpful because it's going to be pretty hard to find an outlet. So, battery pack. And I would also bring a phone charger just in case you are lucky enough to find a wall outlet or some sort of charging station. Now this next one may not be a must for you, but it's definitely a must for me, especially during GenCon, because we're going to all 4 days. We're going to take advantage of all of the time and do as much as we can, and probably not get a lot of sleep. So I recommend you bring caffeine. Spoilers, there's nothing in here. Or something that helps you wake up and keep going. You want to be able to do as much as you can throughout all the days and make the most of your experience. So I definitely recommend having some sort of caffeine or some sort of juice that helps you wake up and keeps you fueled throughout the day. Something else that you should check into before attending any convention is you should check for an app on your phone. The apps are extremely helpful. A lot of the times they have maps of different areas of the convention, like the exhibit halls, where you can find events, panels, and it also has a schedule of different events that are going on, which I think is very beneficial because as awesome as the trade show floor is, a lot of the time it's easy to get wrapped up in that one room because there's so many amazing things. I know this because I did it last year. There's so many things that are happening around you at a convention that you should try to take a part of. Looking through the schedule and finding opportunities like that is very important in order to make the best of the time that you'll have at the convention. And I definitely recommend doing something outside your comfort zone and just take the opportunity to learn. I mean, what can hurt? Nothing. Just go for it. Do it. Have fun. Also, when you're packing, make sure to include things that relate to whatever sort of convention you are going to. For example, I'm going to GenCon, which is a gaming convention. So I'm going to be sure to pack at least one magic deck and some dice. And I'll probably bring my Adventure Time Flux, just in case you meet new people or you want to play games with the group that you're going with. It's a great environment to do so. So just having those things on hand and being ready to participate would be good. And finally, now this one might be the most important. I'm not even joking. You can tell by this serious face. Last thing is a Rubik's Cube. Now, if you know that if you watched my video 2 weeks ago, look at that. If you watched my video 2 weeks ago, you know that I bought this on Amazon Prime Day, and I included it in this list originally as a joke, but it sort of makes sense because sometimes at certain conventions you're going to have to wait in line a lot, or there might be some downtime or waiting for something. There's going to be a line somewhere. So bringing a Rubik's Cube to keep you occupied, or any sort of activity to keep you from dying of boredom while waiting in line, would be greatly beneficial. And who knows, maybe you could solve Rubik's Cube. I can't right now. I still have no tips in the comments on how to do this. Help me. So those are all the things that I have found help make a convention successful and super awesome and help me survive, because those 4 days are going to be long 4 days, but I'm going to embrace them and make them awesome. Actually, it's already awesome, so I don't have to make it awesome. But it'll be fun. I hope that this How to Con video helped you plan for your own trip to a convention in the near future. Also, if you have any tips about how to con, be sure to leave a comment below. I'm sure we would all love to hear from you. One more thing before you leave, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye guys!